So it was back when I was in my middle 30s, a few decades ago, that I first started to communicate with the divine consciously and hear messages in my mind that clearly came from what I would call God. Although at this point, I would say the portion of God within me, the fractal of God that's within me as it's within everyone. And it started to open psychically, intuitively, seeking to connect to my spirit guides. And I was at a week-long retreat to connect to the spirits of nature, nature devas, which was just thrilling and blissful. And we were given the assignment to go out on the property where we were and just choose a flower, a plant, a brook, and see if we could establish communication. And as I was doing this, at one point, suddenly I just heard a message that was different, that was uplifting, but also very specific for me. And it identified itself as being the voice of God. And I heard this message, and this is what the message said: be simple, follow the simple way. Be as the roadside rose, allow the flower within you to open and release its fragrance. Seek not the path of glory, but the path of the open heart. Remember me above all else. Remember me and remember what's real. Follow me. Always keep your eye on me as your foot touches the path. During each step, think of me that you follow. Bring love into the world. This is your mission. You do not seek me for your own glorification, but I seek you to be a receptacle of love, a pourer, a vessel, a pitcher of love. And it goes on. So, one thing I wanted to say about this is that it was beautiful and uplifting, but I didn't think it was the message that was meant for me because I did not experience myself as someone very heart-centered. I actually, as a young woman, was quite insecure, led with my head, not my heart, because I was vulnerable. I was highly sensitive, and I was protecting my heart. My heart was defended. You could say I had a wall protecting my heart, shutting my heart. And so I thought, this sounds really good, but it's also kind of treacly sweet. Who is it meant for? It's not me. If you had said, be a pitcher of wisdom, I could accept that because I thought of myself as being both an artist and a really smart person with some wisdom. But love, wrong person. So that was my first introduction to a voice telling me something about my purpose that sounded incongruous. It sounded off. I couldn't argue, I couldn't fight with it, but I just put it away. And of course, I don't have to tell you that that started a long relationship. And for quite a while after that, I was typing questions and answers and messages. And they were mostly personal and inspiring and uplifting. And someday I'm going to share them. I call them love letters from God. So a little further down, a few months later, I was back home in New York where I live. And as I was walking, just walking in the street, doing errands, again, I would hear this voice inside me. And again, it was telling me something about my purpose that felt incongruous. I didn't accept the words. There were many words, but this phrase I heard quite a few times. So it really made an indelible impression on me. And the words were, be a pillar of strength and a beacon of light in times of trouble. So there I was, middle 30s, insecure, very self-doubting, someone who didn't feel even remotely like a pillar of strength or pillar of anything. Strength was not my strong suit. I really felt weak. And so again, I was saying, you got the wrong person. I don't know what, I mean, this sounds really inspiring and I'm flattered, but it doesn't sound like me. And besides, time of trouble, I don't want to be alive in times of trouble. That doesn't sound very good. So the whole message was a little disturbing to me. And again, I just sort of put it on file like everything else. Fast forward to now. And, I'm a self-proclaimed late bloomer, so it's taken me a long time to develop my gifts and to find my path, find my purpose, feel like I'm clear about why I'm here. Um, some people take longer than others. And at this point, I've done a lifetime's worth of work on myself, and I've developed a lot of my capacities that were latent and invisible earlier. And a few years ago, I was drawing cards from an oracle deck on purpose, sole purpose. That was the name of the oracle deck. And I pulled this card, and you can see it. Of course, I was seeking my purpose and my work at the time. It says career change. And it's basically promising me that I'm going to finally find that career that I've been looking for. But if you look at the picture, it's a lighthouse. And if you carefully see the light, you see there's an angel there. So it seems as though the light may be emanating from the angel. And as I looked at this card, I thought, oh my gosh, lighthouse is a pillar of strength and a beacon of light. And this image is actually asserting that the light has a spiritual or divine source, angelic light, divine light. I thought, yeah, I want that career. So lighthouse as a metaphor is used in spiritual parlance to refer to light workers, people who are here to shine their light, and not just for their own glory, not just to call attention to themselves like a celebrity star, like our culture is obsessed with. A lighthouse has only one function, and that's to be of service to others, to help, to shine the light where people need to see, where danger is, to avoid it. You could call it times of trouble. Don't go there, you'll crash into the rocks. Come this way. A lot of you are lighthouses. A lot of you feel called. A lot of you have your own way of shining light, whether it's through energy healing or through heart energy, through a message that you have, or just your presence. Because the world needs all of that. The world needs the light of those who are here to serve. And many of us have answered the call to be of service in the world. There's something else that I just recently recognized because I've been starting to make more videos, choosing to be more visible. And it dawned on me, a lighthouse. A lighthouse, to do its work, has to be visible. has to be highly visible, cannot be shy about hiding its light, cannot hide its light under any bushel, no matter how big the bushel might be, because then it wouldn't be functioning as a lighthouse. Lighthouse needs to be seen, the light of your heart, the energy of your soul needs to be seen in this world. A lot of light workers have trouble with being seen and are really ambivalent about having our light be seen for all the reasons we know and all the reasons that I teach and help people with. So I just wanted to leave you with that message, dear lighthouses. Don't be shy. Your light is to help others. It's not about your ego. And you won't be killed for it either. Those days are over. Shine your light. Much love, many blessings to you. This is Tomar Levine from Soul Guidance for Awakening. Bye for now.